Today we're going to be horsing around with cleaning supplies and sharp metal objects. It's going to be great! A little while back I made this dyed ramen noodle knife handle. It was the first time I'd made and attached knife scales to an actual blade, and I definitely want to try it again, and hopefully this time I won't miss a step. In September of 2019, I got an email from a viewer named Carson who suggested I use Scotch-Brite and resin, and that is what we're going to try today. They're the type that don't have any detergent in them, they're just for scouring. This is my knife scale mold that I bought that I didn't get to use on the last video, so we're going to actually use it today. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, so that was incredibly simple. It's like 10 o'clock here, and it's supposed to get up to like 95 degrees, and I just want to get this done before, I don't know, I just start sweating all over the bench. I'm going to go ahead and use Total Boat high performance resin for this. It's what I used for the last knife handle and it worked great. I'm like a weird soda jerk. You want 3 pumps of syrup? You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing in the crawdad hole, honey, oh baby mine. And I'm also going to be trying out the black pigment that they sent me. I imagine these two work well together. Oh yeah, that just turned evil. I just went to pure evil. I think we sent me some different pigments too, so we'll have to try other ones in future episodes. Oh, all right, and now we're just going to pour the resin into the mold. All right, so it's going to soak through, which is perfect. We've got some open time here on the resin, so that's fine. It looks like just agitating the surface here a little bit lets the resin soak on in. You know, I did realize I forgot to put in mold release, so hopefully the silicone will be enough to let this go. So this has taken 7 ounces of resin to get to this point, so we were pretty close on our estimate. I get a commenter to like, stop saying we, feel like you're including me in your crazy ideas. I don't know, I feel like if you came along, then you're entitled to be part of this. Okay. Oh wow. So mold release wasn't a problem. Those look really cool. This is carpet tape. So the last time I did this, I forgot to drill for the pins. I'm hopefully not going to mess that up this time. I promise I'm trying. Okay, so that's good now. It's not going to wander. Okay, so now I want to try to cut this shape out on the bandsaw. So there's our rough shape. Oh drat. What has happened? If you can see, these holes obviously are in the right location, and these holes are not. I had these stuck together with double stick tape. When I drilled the holes out on the drill press, the double stick tape failed. I restuck them together and then took it over to the bandsaw and cut it. Obviously what I had done was I had flipped the pieces. Apologies to those of you who follow me on Twitter because I might have played it up a little bit over there. I knew exactly what I did. And the only solution I could come up with was to make another set. We'll just do a couple pumps of the same high performance Total Boat resin. It just looks super shiny. I'm just gonna rough it up a little bit with some 80 grit sandpaper. I just want to make sure we get a good bond. Okay. Once the resin cures, we can move on to the next step. Now that the handle is shaped down to its size with the belt sander and the burr, I can go ahead and sand it. I'm going to start with 150 and just go through the grits. I hear a lot of people say how much they dislike sanding. I kind of like it. It's sort of therapeutic. We'll do 150, 180, 240, 320, 400, 600, 800. Awesome. Okay. And we're going to move over to Micro Mesh, just polishing pads I really like. It's a grit system, starts at 1500, goes through to 12,000. Just work your way through the grits and you get a nice polish in plastics. It works really well on resins. Oh my gosh, Carson, thank you so much for this suggestion. I'm sorry that it took me 3 years to finally try it. It looks amazing. It looks like magic. It's just Scotch-Brite pad. And with the dark black pigment to set it off, it's amazing. And as you get up really close and you see the blue speckles through it, it almost looks like lightning captured in a bottle, or it almost looks like stone. When you get up really close, it almost has the appearance of stone. Thank you so much for the suggestions. People give me suggestions all the time, and just know I get them all, I read them all, and sometimes it just takes me a while to try them. So don't give up on me. It's definitely been fun to not only make 2 knife scales this year, but fit them to knives. And I'm not a knife guy. I don't carry a knife. I don't really use a knife outside of the kitchen, but the process was really fun and really enjoyable. If you guys like this video, please hit subscribe. That helps me out a lot. Thank you very much, and I will catch you next time.